Becky with my consultant training and one of your leaders with Usborne Books and More. Welcome to Bookcamp, day one. Our journey has begun this week and I'm so excited to be here. So if you haven't yet downloaded the workbook, make sure you do that. There's a ton of information in there and great worksheets so you can jot down notes as you go. So if you need to go do that, pause the video, get the workbook, and come right back. All right, I think we're ready to go. Let's talk about 7 tips to build your personal brand. This is something that I feel really strongly about. So you are a business owner. You have a huge opportunity on your hands, and it's so important that you think about branding. Both branding yourself and your business online and offline. So I am gonna give you 7 tips that are jam-packed with information today. So make sure you jot down some notes. So let's get started. All right, number 1, we need to take a look at your Facebook profile. So take a minute, pull up another tab in the browser. Let's look at your Facebook profile. So when people click on you, because they're gonna check you out, what does it say to your customers? Do you have a professional photo? It doesn't have to be professionally done, but do you look professional? Do you look like you know what you're talking about as your profile picture? What do you have as your cover photo? What does that tell your customers? Also, there's a couple places to do a quick check. There is an opportunity to do an introduction. So this is, I think, like 50 words or less. It's very short. There's an introduction about who you are, and that is one of the first things that your customers will see if they click on you and check out who you are. So in that section for me, I include a link to my website and also a link to my consulting work. So I feel like that best represents my book business and my consulting business. Also, take a look at where you're working. So this is very important. You don't work for Usborne Books and More. You are working for yourself, right? So you don't want to link out to the main Usborne Books and More page because you're drawing people away from you. You want to bring people in. So in that section, you could include a link to your VIP group. You could have a link to your shopping site. You can have the name of your business if you have a name for it. You can put anything you want in that section, but don't have it link away from you to Usborne Books and More. Okay, so that's tip number 1. Check all of those different areas on your Facebook profile and make sure that you're good to go there. Okay, number 2. You want to brand your business. Just like you're branding yourself on your personal page, you want to brand your business. So think about what you can do to do that. There's a couple very easy, quick, painless things that you can do to brand your business. So one is coming up with a name. So I call my business Becky's Book Corner. There's tons of options out there of what you can call your business. Come up with a name and use that name when you're talking about your book business. Also, it's incredibly inexpensive to get a domain name. I'll drop the link below, but what that means is that you will have a custom domain name. Like I have beckysbookcorner.com, and when you click on that, that takes me to my website. If I didn't have a website, that would take me directly to my UBM website where people can shop. It looks way more professional when you're handing out your website. It's easier for people to type in rather than the numbers.myubam.com. It just steps it up a notch. So think about what your name is, check and see if that domain name is available. And if it is, then you can just do a straight redirect. It's very simple. There's a simple tutorial that I can share with you on how to do that. Also, you can create an email address associated with that domain name. So like for mine, it's hello@beckysbookcorner.com. And that looks a lot more professional than mom of Mackenzie and Cody at yahoo.123.com or whatever it might be. So an email address and a domain name go very far. Okay, you might want to consider getting a logo. If you're doing any kind of advertising, if you're doing any kind of events where your logo might be on it, maybe you're just making some graphics or you have a VIP group and you want to post a logo in it. Think about doing a logo. So I have found some really great artists and graphic designers on Etsy, and also we have a fabulous UBAM book lady, Britton Sanders, and she does logos that are very affordable, and you can create a customized logo that represents your name, and that's all about building your brand. All right, we're on number 3. Number 3, we want to leverage your VIP group to grow your relationships with your customer. So if you don't already have a VIP group, you need to do that. That's like, you have to do it. You have to do it this week. Get it done. It doesn't take that much work. You're gonna create a group. I have my group set up as a secret group, meaning I approve people that want to join. You absolutely do not want it to be a public group. And part of the reason why is that we have a new Usborne policy that you cannot put publicly out there to the world what kind of discounts or deals that you're giving. That needs to happen in a private VIP group. So make sure that you have a VIP group. Very simple. Get it set up. You'll be using it all the time. It's just a great way to attract people to your business and keep in front of them on a regular basis. Okay, number 4. So I am going to challenge you to post to that VIP group at least 5 times a week. 5 times. The beauty of that is that Facebook lets you schedule posts. If you're using Visly or SyncShare, any kind of scheduling tool, you can schedule those posts. And in the workbook, there is an editorial calendar that you can easily fill out and plug in what you want to post to your group and when. In fact, I just made a download of 100 ideas of what to post in your VIP group that you can get. I'll put the link below. So you can use that to help you fill in your calendar. But you want to consistently be reminding your customers that you are their book lady. All right, so number 5. Number 5, we're gonna brand yourself when you're out and about. So what I mean by that is grab catalogs, keep them with you. So I have this really cute like 31 crossover bag, and it has a perfect little pocket that fits our mini catalogs in there. I keep them with me. I also throw in some Post-it notes in there. And if I run into somebody that ends up booking a party or interested in some books, I can hand them a catalog right there, put a sticky note on it with some more information, like a certain book to check out or the date of their party to look, so they can put it on their calendar. And just keep them on you. You never know who you're gonna run into when they ask you what you're doing and what you're up to. And then you have a catalog and you're good to go. And don't forget to sticker your catalogs. That is very easy. You just need to put your information there in the back. You never know where that catalog might end up, and you want people to be able to find you. All right, so number 6, this is a fun one. Think about getting some Usborne logo wear. So if you are a home office challenge winner monthly, you probably have a lot of logoed Usborne stuff. If not, go to the UBAM boutique and pick out a couple things. You never know what kind of conversation will come up just from wearing an Usborne hat or an Usborne sweatshirt. Plus the stuff is really cute too. So check that out. You can also always add it to your wish list for Christmas. That's right around the corner. All right, number 7, last tip today before you get to go put this stuff into action. A great way to build your brand is doing your own videos. They don't have to look like this. They can be really simple. They could even be videos of your kids. Or creating images and having your logo and your brand and your website on the images that you're sharing. So if you haven't used Canva before, check it out. It's a pretty easy to use program. It's free, first of all. It takes a little bit of practice, but I guarantee that that will help you grow your business, grow your VIP group, and it's just a great skill for you to develop. So check out Canva. Make sure you reference the UBAM branding guidelines to make sure that when you're creating graphics, they're in alignment with what Usborne asks us to do. I will say I just created a post in one of my parties that has my personal favorites, and it's a picture of me, and then there's a handful of different books on it, and that graphic has gotten a lot of attention. So it could be as simple as that. All right, so here's what you need to do. There is a lot that we just covered in those 7 tips. So I want you to share in the comments below one takeaway, just one thing that you learned that you're gonna go do, you're gonna go check out. Also, jot down some notes in your workbook and start thinking about your editorial calendar. So I would use pencil, and just start kind of plugging in different things. The next couple months, we have a lot of holidays. We have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas, there's Halloween in there. There's a lot of different events taking place that that you're probably gonna wanna post a graphic in your VIP group about. So start penciling those in. On Wednesday, we're gonna get to a really fun mass brainstorm, and that is where we're all gonna share ideas about different promotions that you can run during the fall. So when we do that, you're gonna get even more ideas. to build out that editorial calendar. But for now, shoot for 5 posts a week in your VIP group to stay in front of your customers. All right, you guys, super excited for tomorrow. I will see you back here then. All right, see ya.